Michael is the latest musician biopic and centers around the legendary king of pop, Michael Jackson, as the film tells the story of his life from his childhood in the Jackson 5 to his early solo career with albums such as Thriller and Bad. Thanks for clicking on the video. I'm Josh, and this will be a spoiler-free review. Now, with that out of the way, let's start the rundown. The technical side of the film is where a lot of the film truly shines. The cinematography, especially during the music sequences, is great, with it truly being able to highlight the spectacle of Michael's career and how he was able to shape the music industry. The music as well is of course amazing, with some of Michael's most iconic songs such as Thriller and Bad being sung basically perfectly by Jafar Jackson, and just making the film such an enjoyable watch. The production and costume design is also great, especially in scenes recreating iconic moments from his life, such as the Thriller music video, which again just makes the film that much more enjoyable. The writing is good in the film, with it depicting Michael's rise to fame quite well. The story of the film is quite good, with it focusing on Michael's earlier years in the Jackson 5 through the release of Thriller to the start of Bad. All the while throughout these years, he is trying to break away from his family, in particular his abusive, manipulative and money-hungry father, Joe. The character work in the film is also quite good, especially with Michael and his father, Joe. Michael in particular, although yet he is depicted as a bit of a saint in the film, is also quite flawed, with his unhealthy strive for perfection in every aspect of his life, to his insecurity about himself and his fear of standing up to his father, which just helps to make him quite relatable and just helps to make you care what he's going through throughout the whole film. However, although the writing is great, it isn't perfect and definitely has a couple of flaws. The film can feel a bit generic at times and play more like a greatest hits film rather than an intimate character study, but this doesn't occur a whole lot in the film. Some characters as well can also feel a bit thin in their development, which can make it seem like they don't have much depth to them, although it's only a few characters where this is noticeable. Hey there, quick pause. If you're enjoying the video and want to see more, if you haven't done so already, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with all my latest videos. Thank you, and now let's get back to the video. The acting in the film is amazing, with some truly memorable performances. Jafar Jackson is amazing as Michael, with him fully embodying his uncle and doing it so well that it just seems like he was brought back to life, which is just an amazing achievement, especially for a first major acting role. Juliana Valdi as young Michael was also great, with him really helping to show the vulnerability Michael had when he was young and just able to get the film off to a great start. Coleman Domingo as Joe Jackson, the patriarch of the Jackson family, is also brilliant, with his strong, intense portrayal of him that really centers him as the emotional core of the film. Everyone else in the cast, from Nia Long as Katherine Jackson to Miles Teller as John Branca, also give some great performances and help to flesh out the ensemble of the film. Now let's get on to the rating. Michael is a great film, with some great cinematography and production design that recreate iconic moments from his life in near-perfect fashion. Some near-perfect renditions of Michael's discography by Jafar that make the film a whole lot more enjoyable. Some amazing acting from the whole cast, in particular Jafar Jackson, Coleman Domingo and Juliana Valdi. The film's way of depicting Michael's rise to fame and his struggle to break away from his family, in particular his father, is also great. And also how Michael is depicted in the film, which really helps to make the king a lot more relatable and just makes you care for him all the more. And also it just makes the film a worthy representation of one of the greatest to ever do it. However, the film at times can feel a bit generic for a biopic, and some characters in the film aren't developed enough, which does drag the film down for me a bit. This leads me to give Michael a rating of 4 out of 5 stars. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment and share. Also don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss a single upload from the channel. And as always, I'll see you on the next rundown.